Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to match number 18 of the ICCA Arabian Cricket League 2024 Season 2, brought to you live and exclusive from this beautiful venue here at the ICCA Academy Oval Grounds. And it's going to be another very exciting encounter coming your way. It's going to be the Mideast Middles taking on the DCC Starlets. And to my left, I've got the two captains, Mr. Kaja, skipper of the Mideast Middles, and also Mr. Ramesh Shahzad, skipper of the DCC Starlets. And I've also got the match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. It's going to be Mr. Khurram who will be flipping the coin. Tails is the call. It's a tail. It's heads. Khurram, you've won the toss. What have you decided to do?
We're going to ball first. We're going to look to defend. We're going to look to chase a target and try to restrict them to a decent score.
What do you think is a good score to restrict them to?
Anything under 170 should be chaseable on this wicket. The first match was, the batting team scored 200 plus, so we know it's a high scoring pitch, but we'll try to restrict them to 170.
How is the playing 11 today?
We got a couple of spinners in, so Mustafa got injured in the last match, so he's out, and the rest is the same.
Brilliant. All the best and play well.
Thank you so much.
Ramesh, you've lost the toss. What would have you done had you won it?
Even if I did win the toss, I'd have batted back first.
So how's the playing 11 today?
There's just two changes. Musaib's out and can't remember the second name. And two players in. Quite a few new players, so I'm not very fond of the names yet.
Well, you had a tough game, the previous one. What's the plan going in here today?
Pretty young side, I'd say. And then it's more about, Mideast Metal is probably the best team in this tournament. So having a bat first and getting a decent total, put some pressure on them, and then use the young bones to defend that.
Brilliant. All the best and play well.
Thank you.
Well, so that's the news from the centre. The Mideast Metals, they've won the toss and they've elected to bowl first. Well, so there you have it. The Mideast Metals winning the toss and bowling first. The DCC Starlets get the first lease of the wicket. This is going to be a very, very interesting game. It's going to be the skipper Ramesh Shahzad with Vaibhav out there in the middle. Vaibhav Aswani. So these are the playing 11. Ramesh Shahzad the skipper, Vaibhav Aswani, both of them out there in the middle. Angad Nehru, Ayan Misbah, Shival Bawa, Mohammad Anik, Jadita Malik, Reza Nadir, Shriyas Fatak, Ruth Mukherjee and Moin Hussain. And for the Mideast Metals, you have Faizan Awan, the terrific all-rounder, the prolific batter, right up the order, Khurram Khawaja, Harun Altaf, Ali Anwar, the hard-hitter, Farhan Babar, Muhammad Awais Papi, Tehran Khan, Umar Hayat, Faizan Ali, Basit Ali and Salman Shahid. So it's going to be Ramesh Shahzad who will be taking strike. He's an international caliber batter, Ramesh Shahzad. Represented the UAE national team. And Basit Ali opened in the proceedings with the ball. For the Mideast Metals, Mustafa Ayub not playing today after that injury he sustained in the previous game. He on his follow through while bowling the first ball of the match in the previous game, he slipped and hurt his leg pretty bad. Hope it's nothing serious and hope he'll be back soon. A couple of runs, nicely played there, and Ramesh Shahzad gets off the mark. This is nicely played, short and wide and beautifully caressed through that point region for a boundary. The first boundary for the DCC Starlets. And it's come off the skipper Ramesh Azad's bat. That's a wonderful shot. Magnificently played. Look at that. Great balance, great head position. And the hand came down on the ball very nicely. So 6 runs on the board of the first 3 balls. A good start here by the Starlets. They want to make a good start with the bat, especially in the power play overs, in order to put the pressure on the Mideast Metals. The Mideast Metals are a very good team. They've got some very good players in their ranks. Can be called a wide. The Mideast Metals have some very good players such as Faizan Awan, Ali Anwar, that man on your screen, there you go, Harun Altaf. Some very good players who can certainly take the game away. Oh, that's magnificent. Magnificent by Ramesh Azad. You cannot ask for a better shot. Oh, goodness gracious. That was an outrageous shot. Pulled in front of square. And that ball went to the boundary like a tracer bullet. Ramesh Azad certainly seems to be in his elements. Looks to be quite composed. Those 2 shots, the 2 balls that went to the boundary, would have given him a world of confidence. Once again, this time flicked. But there is a fielder there in the deep square. This is now being a very good over for the Starlets. 12 runs coming out of the first 5 balls. So Vaibhav taking strike, and Vaibhav Aswani will want to put on a good start here along with his keeper Ramesh Azad, provide that impetus with the bat early on. Basit Ali being slightly wavered in his first over, punished there by Ramesh Azad. Oh, has he got an edge? Yes, he has. That's a magnificent delivery by Basit Ali. We just said that he's been very wavered with his line, but nothing wrong with that. Just look at that. Oh, trying to play it down to deep third, trying to angle the ball down to the third man. All he manages to do is get a slight edge, and Vaibhav Aswani does not trouble the scorers. The DCC Starlets lose their first wickets. It's 12 for 1 at the end of the first over. Well, so the Mideast Metals are going to open with some spin bowling, and just wide of the fielder at mid wicket gets a boundary. Ramesh Azad, he keeps going his merry way. That was a full toss. Easy pickings for a batter of the caliber of Ramesh Azad. So Ali Anwar opening the bowling from the school end. Usually bowls pace. Looks like he switched to spin now. Ali Anwar, the second time I'm witnessing him do that. Once again swept. Once again towards that square leg region, but this time just a single. Good throw from the deep. So new batter at number 3 is Ayan Misbah. Can he get a partnership here with his keeper Ramesh Shahzad, who's going through nicely. Laid out the back foot down to mid-on for a single. Gets off the mark straight away. Oh, this is played to the cover region. A bit of a misfield there by the fielder. So once again a good over here for the Starlets. 7 runs coming out of the first 4 balls. 3 singles after the boundary. And Misbah, he'll want to get in and make a big score for his team tonight. It looks like there's a small injury concern. Looks like Faizan Ali is walking off the field. Not very sure what really. I think he's hurt his finger. Faizan Ali. Maybe just for some quick treatment. 19 for 1 now, 1.4 overs. Starlets 19 for 1. Ramesh Shahzad has scored the chunk of the run, 17 runs, 8 balls. He's looking really good out there. Can he make a big one for his team, the skipper? If he can be out there, he can guide these young guns. Ayan Misbah, like his skipper to be on the other end, perhaps would rub on him. So last ball coming up. Played straight to point, no run taken. So 7 runs come off Ali Anwar's first over. It's 19 for 1. So 19 for 1 after 2. Basit Ali continues once again. Angles into the pad. Ramesh Shahzad very, very strong off his pads. Already see him play that glorious boundary through that mid-wicket region. Bowl that line to him. He will feast on it all day long. Good to see Basit Ali being given the new ball. Usually Mustafa Ayub takes the new ball for the Mideast Metals. Today not featuring due to an injury. In the previous editions they had the services of Hazrat Bilal, the UAE fast bowler. This is pulled and just falls short of the field. That's Faizan Awan. And a run out opportunity. But he makes it back easy. So good running there. But a good delivery by Basit Ali. Surprising. And Misbah. He was drawn into that pull shot, hook shot. Oh, will that go down as an opportunity is the question. Faizan Awan, usually a very safe fielder, good fielder. Fortunately, not able to get his fingers underneath the ball. It's nicely played down the ground. Single down to mid-off. Nicely played, a quick single down to mid-off again. Ali Anwar cuts it off. Rami Shazad. His wicket is going to be crucial here for the Mideast medals. They will be quite wary of the fact of the threat that he can possess. They'll want to get his wicket early on. So a dot ball to end the over. 5 runs come off that Basit Ali's second. After 3, it's 24 for 1. Oh, that's a magnificent shot. What a stroke from the skipper, Rami Shazad. He is looking extremely threatening out there for the Mideast medals. From the moment he's walked out to bat, he's struck them very cleanly. Ominous signs here for the Mideast medals. They will want to see the back of the skipper of the DCC Starlets. But he's right now going at a strike rate of above 200 right now, Rami Shazad. 25 of 11 balls. He's been magnificent out there. Absolutely brilliant batting. The DCC Starlets off to a very good start. 30 for 1. 3.1 overs. This is very good batting. Very good batting by the skipper. You hit a boundary of the previous ball and straight away just knock it around for a single. Good delivery there by Ali Anwar. And Misbah looking to just push it out of the offside. Realized it was a bit too straight. There was a quicker delivery there by Ali Anwar. Fired it across the right hander over the wicket. In fact, around the wicket. Oh, once again was in the air. I miss by looking a very composed batter. He seems to be possessing good technique. An opportunity in the air. And the catch has been taken. Faizan Awan does not make a mistake. And it is a big fish. Rami Shazad has to depart. The captain of the DCC Starlets, who has been striking the ball extremely well. on that occasion, hitting it in the air. And Faizan Awan dropped an opportunity previously, but he's too good a fielder to miss one too many. Rami Shazad departs. A brilliant strike rate of 200. He's got a start, but unfortunately not able to push on. He's gone for 26 of 13. The Starlets 32 for 2 after 4. So Ruth Mukherjee walks in at number 4 for the Starlets. And he's walked in at the fall of the skipper's wicket, who was batting extremely well. He seemed very fluent. His shots were ridiculously marvelous, to say the least. But delivery there from Ali Anwar, slightly in the previous over, outside off stump. Tries to go for a full-blooded cut shot, hitting it straight down the 3 fielder of the point fielder, Faizan Awan. A quicker single this time. Now the Mideast Metals have got an opportunity to capitalize on the fall of the skipper's wicket. He's been the man who's done the bulk of the scoring. And mind you, these are all young lads. 17, 18, 19-year-olds. The DCC Starlets. A lot of talent in the camp. With time, with experience, they will only keep getting better. Look at that. Look at that for technique. Solid behind that Ruth Mukherjee. He's bowled him. Basit Ali with a toe-crushing Yorker on off stump. And Ruth Mukherjee, the new batter, just was able to just face one delivery. Well, there's nothing much you can do, isn't it? Basit Ali is too good a bowler to miss out on that. He picks up his second wicket now. Ruth Mukherjee does not trouble the scorers. He's gone for a duck off the second ball he faces. The Starlets are in a bit of trouble. It's 33 for 3. Well, Shival Bawa walks into bat at number 5. He's a very good batter. I've seen him pull the DCC Starlets out of trouble on numerous occasions before. He's got to do that, and he's got to go one step further by scoring a big knock here today for the Starlets. They are in a spot of bother. Going against a team like Mideast Metals can be very, very challenging. Solidly played behind that Shivabava. The Starlets have not had the best of campaigns in the ICC Academy. Can their fortunes change today is the question. An opportunity in the air, just falls short of the fielder at the short covers. Very, very nearly picking up a fourth there. Good delivery. What an over from Basit Ali. 1 run and a wicket. 2 for 18 of his spell of 3 overs so far. Starlets 33 for 3. Nicely played there. So Ali Anwar bowling his. Oh! Was there an edge there? Or was there a stumping opportunity there? Beautifully bowled by Ali Anwar. He certainly seems to be enjoying bowling spin, bowling it across the right-hander. Oh, that's a very nice looking shot. Not trying to hit the ball too hard, relying on timing, relying on placement. And that was a magnificent shot off the back foot through the covers. Look at that. Oh, that is class personified, to say the least. Ayan Misbah gets his first boundary. He now moves on to 10. Flighted again. Ali Anwar coming over the wicket, and a very good effort there by Asif. At covers, certainly saving at least a couple of runs. It's Mohammad Asif. Oh, gets that outside edge. So these power play overs have been very, very exciting, to say the least. Quicker delivery by Ali Anwar. Oh, a direct hit. Not much power behind that. Shivabava. So another fantastic over from Ali Anwar comes to an end. 1 for 20 of his overs, of his spell of 3 is 38 for 3 after the power play over is done and dusted. That's an interesting bowling change. Faizan Awan has been brought into the attack after the power play was done and dusted. Going to be very interesting to see how he goes about it, Faizan Awan. Bit too short and wide. So with a single down to the sweeper cover. Good effort there by Faizan Ali. In fact, that was Salman Shahid. Oh, good delivery once again. Faizan Awan. Well, I'm not sure why he doesn't bowl very often, Faizan Awan. With the field restrictions now lifted, there is a long off, a long on, a deep mid wicket, a sweeper cover, and a deep square leg. Bowling quite good here. Faizan Awan, I'm sure the skipper would consider bowling him more often as we go on into the tournament. Like to get a wicket or two here though, Faizan. Oh, that's in the air. Has he managed to find the gap? Yes, he has. Shival Bava gets off the mark with a boundary. It's taken him 6 deliveries, but he's certainly done it in style. Faizan Awan this time slightly over pitching. And that's a very, very good looking shot there by Shival Bava. Goes over the infield, over the fielder's head at covers, and certainly been rewarded. Well, they're asking the question though. I beg your pardon, that was Ayan Misbah with that boundary. Over covers, it was not Shival Bava. So 6 runs coming out of the first 4 balls, Faizan Awan. So 2 deliveries to go in the over, 45 for 3. Once again, good effort, very good effort there. Once again, that is Farhan Babar throwing himself around. So Faizan Awan gives 7 runs off his first over. Starlets 46 for 3. So new batter in at number 8 on the 8th over. At number in fact, it's the new bowler is into the attack to bowl the 8th over. It's Khurram Khawaja, the skipper, bringing himself on. And Misbah looking out good out there, 16 of 19. Shival Bava 2 of 8, and that's very nicely played. And another single to Shival Bava. He moves on to 3 now of 9 balls. Khurram Khawaja is one of those wily old foxes that certainly can fox a batter with his deceptive loopy deliveries. Can feel like, you know, it's been flighted, but the moment you come forward, it can get you in a bit of a tangle. You have to generate all the power to hit him out of the ground. Just like that, an opportunity down the throat. That is exactly what I was just talking about. He's very, very deceptive, Khurram Khawaja. Bowls those slow, loopy deliveries, makes the batter believe that he can clear him on. And Khurram Khawaja strikes, gets a wicket, and Shival Bava has to depart, unable to get a move on. He's gone for 3 runs of 10 balls, Shival Bava. Not what he really, really looked forward to. 48 for 4. So new batter is Moin. Moin Hussain at number 6. Khurram Khawaja striking in his very first over. Oh, good delivery. Flighting it way outside off stump. So completes the 8th over. Khurram Khawaja, very, very good one. Two runs and a wicket. 48 for 4. Well, that's a delivery that had to be punished, and it was certainly punished. A full toss down on the leg side to on the pads, and any batter would certainly put that away. A loosener there by Faizan Awan to start that up with. And the boundary brings up the 50 for the DCC Starlets. This is coming in the 9th over, 52 for 4. So 53 now. So Ayan Misbah, he's got a bit of a start. 22 runner ball. He's got to push on and make a big one here for the Starlets. They need a partnership now. Can Moin Hussain provide that? With Ayan Misbah going well on the other end. Needs some support. Some assistance. And Faizan Awan on the other hand, he'd like to pick up a wicket here. A bit too short there. Played down to mid off for a single. So 52, 54 for 4. Oh, played off the pads there. So another single down to mid wicket. So 7 runs coming here, first 5 balls. Last ball coming on the 19th. Flighted, swept behind square, gets a boundary. That's a very good shot there from Moin Hussain. He anticipated that, got right to the pitch of the ball and plays it behind square. So after 9 overs, it's 59 for 4. So Khurram Khawaja comes back and a couple of runs down to the sweeper cover. Eleven runs coming off this over so far. So 61 for 4. Can Khurram Khawaja get another wicket here? If he can get the wicket of Ayan Misbah, who's batting well, would certainly put their backs against the wall. the DCC Starlets. This is played nicely. There's a fielder coming, and the catch has been completed. Khurram Khawaja picks up another wicket, and this is some very, very good bowling. Very smart bowling by the skipper. Not trying to do anything out of the ordinary, just flighting that, and a neat catch taken in the boundary at the deep mid wicket. So the DCC Starlets now having lost half their side, 62 runs on the board. Khurram Khawaja is bowling a brilliant spell here. 2 wickets for 5 runs of 1.3 overs. And Rizal Nadir has walked into bat at number 7. Flighted again. Well, he's played that in the air as well again. You've got to be careful taking on Khurram Khawaja. That is experience for you, isn't it? Twice their age. Khurram Khawaja from the batters of the DCC Starlets. Once again lobbied in the air. Khurram Khawaja is not going to mind that. He'll encourage them to keep doing it. Five runs on a wicket so far in this over. He's absolutely been outstanding with the ball so far. Flighted again. Forward defense to end the over. Once again another very good one from Khurram Khawaja. 64 for 5. So Mohammad Awais Puppy brought into the attack, and he bowls one across the right hander, played down to the sweeper cover, thinking of a second, a run out opportunity, and the wicket goes here. Goodness gracious, absolute disaster here for the Starlets. Turning blind for the second. Rizal Nadir unfortunately has to make the long walk back. Just look at that. Played nicely down to the sweeper cover. Rizal Nadir looking to get back to the non-strikers end. And the wicket keeper Umar Hayat, he has a bit of fun out there. So after 10.1, 64 for 6. 65 for 6. So Ayan Misbah still out there. It's going to be crucial that he goes on here for the Starlets. That's a very good looking shot. Once again, a lot of control. Plays it into the gap, but has that got enough legs to carry it all the way? Yes, it has. Harun Altaf on that occasion, giving it chase, not able to keep it inside. So Ayan Misbah, he's playing a very, very good knock. In fact, that was Jaydithya. It was not Ayan Misbah, it was Jaydithya. The very first ball, short and wide, plays it beautifully through that offside region. Look at that, deep in his crease, utilizing the depth of the crease to full effect and plays it very nicely. Quicker delivery this time from Awais Papi. Jaydithya Malik. Can he provide some resistance here for the Starlets? Oh, that's close! That's close! But the umpire thinks that was perhaps going down leg or pitching outside leg stump. Let's have a look at that again. If there's a replay, that would be very, very interesting. Yeah, let's here you go. Where's that? Oh, yes. That was quite definitely pitching outside leg stump. Very good decision by the umpire. The umpiring has been of high caliber, high class here at the ICCA Academy in this Arabian Cricket League. We've got some very established umpires. Eleven overs done, 71 for 6. So it looks like Khurram Khawaja is coming into bowl his third over. Ayan Misbah on strike. Good delivery, very good delivery. Umpire Shiju, very experienced. You cannot hoodwink him. Played straight down the ground past the ball on that occasion. Well, the Mideast medals, they will really want to wrap things up pretty fast here. 72 for 6, last 4 wickets to go. If they can get another wicket, they will well and truly be into the tail. They want to make sure that this is going to be a clinical performance by the men in green. Played down the ground for a single. Going at a rate of 6.35. But the main biggest problem for the Starlets is the wickets column. 6 wickets down for 73. Look at where he's bowling from. Khurram Khawaja taking evasive action there. That was hit straight past the bowler. He was like, no thank you very much. More than the catch. I value my fingers. I value my hands. I'm not going to attempt that. And he just slowly but carefully moved away from the line. Flighted again. Another single. Khurram Khawaja bowled extremely well. 2.5, 2 for 11. Can he get another one more here in this over if possible? If he can get this man, Ayan Misbah out. Well, not now, not on this occasion. 3 overs, 2 for 11. Brilliant stuff by Khurram Khawaja. After 12, 75 for 6. So single of the first ball. Oh, down the leg side there. It's going to be called a wide by umpire Shamim. It's going to be Faizan Ali is bowling the 13th over. Can he get a breakthrough here? Ayan Misbah played extremely well. 31 of 32. Can he get some big strokes out for his team? He's played nicely. Another single to Ayan Misbah. Oh, another opportunity. Slightly a wide throw there. Very well done finally there by Umar Hayat. Behind the stumps. It was a wayward throw. Faizan Ali, good start here. That's hit hard. And he's found the gap. And it's gone for a boundary through the covers. That's a second boundary for Jaydithya Malik. He's looking good. Can he get a partnership on here with Ayan Misbah for the Starlets? That was hit fiercely through the cover region. Very, very nicely played. 82 for 6 now, 12.4 overs. 2 more deliveries to go to end the 13th. This is very good batting. You follow up the boundary with a single. That's what they teach you in every cricketing school. Every coaches, they tell you, hit a boundary, rotate the strike. So 8 runs coming off this over. Good over here for the Starlets so far. 1 more delivery to go to end the 13th. Ayan Misbah 32 now. A good delivery. So 8 runs of Faizan's over. 83 for 6. So Khurram Khawaja will be bowling out. He'd like to get a breakthrough here, and the DCC Starlets on the other hand, they'll want to see him out. He's like those assassins who smile at you. Khurram Khawaja comes down the track, hits hard down the ground. Not easy to generate power against somebody like Khurram Khawaja, who bowls those slow, loopy deliveries. Feel like you can hit him out of the park, but it ends up foxes. You look where he's bowling from. There's an opportunity. It's in the air, just over the fielder's head. Well, you needed some power to clear a bowler like Khurram Khawaja to the boundary line. And Jayditya Malik is certainly providing that. This is turning out to be a very good knock from Jayditya Malik. He moves on to 19 now. A good little partnership building here for the Starlets. 91 runs for 6 now. 26 runs stand between these two, Jayditya Malik and Ayan Misbah. 14th over now in progress. Khurram Khawaja bowling that from way behind the crease, close to from where the umpire is standing. Once again tries the same one. This time smartly played off the back foot towards the sweeper cover for a single. So this has now turned out to be a good over for the Starlets. 9 runs of this over. Khurram Khawaja's last. They just don't have to do anything out of the ordinary. They've already now, of the 5 balls, they've managed to find 10 runs. So the last ball of Khurram Khawaja's spell, they just got to make sure that they don't do anything fancy. Just get another single and see him through. Last ball of Khurram Khawaja's spell. It's in the air. One bounce to the square leg fielder, who's at 75. So 14 overs done. Starlets going through nicely now. A good little partnership building. Khurram Khawaja bowling out 2 for 22 of his 4, 94 for 6. Dot ball there. Faizan Ali continues his second over. So spin from both ends. Mideast Metals have recognized the fact that the Starlets are certainly finding it hard to generate some pace off the spin bowlers. A closer call, had that been a direct hit over the, or rather a closer throw over the stumps. There was a very, very tight single on that occasion. Ayan Misbah 34 of 36 now. Can he make sure that this innings will be an innings of prominence for his team? This is turning out to be a very good knock. 35 now. (31-run) partnership between them. They came at 55 for 6. In fact, 65 for 6. Since then, somehow seen through the choppy waters. Very well fielded there. Oh, goodness gracious. Very, very nearly. For a second, Umar Hayat was very interested, thinking that that might trickle onto the stumps. Trying to go through that booming cover drive on the offside, getting an inside edge onto the pads. So last ball coming up off the 15th. Faizan has bowled a good over. Faizan Ali, 2 runs off the first 5 balls. Too short! Umar Hayat is asking the umpire. That is umpire Shamim. Very experienced. does not make too many mistakes. 15 overs done. Have a replay of that. Good delivery, a quicker one. Umpire Shamim immediately looking at the other way. 96 for 6 after 15. This is pulled very nicely, but there is a field in the deep that cuts it off. So Ali Anwar now brought into the attack to bowl out. This is his last over, 1 for 21 so far. Oh, gets an outside edge. Faizan Ali is caught wrong footed there, but somehow manages to do well. A dot ball. In fact, they've got a run there. So, and Misbah now on strike. Oh, quicker delivery. And very, very nicely played. That is class for you. Just sheer class and brilliance from Ayam Misbah. He moves out of 40 now of 39. 6 runs coming on the first 3 balls from Ali Anwar. Just look at that. Looking to bowl quicker. All he did was just waited way late on it and just guided it down to the third man region. So a dot ball following that. The boundaries also brought the 100 up. For the Starlets, 102 for 6. 2 more deliveries to go. It's been a good recovery here by the Starlets. At one stage they did seem like they might get bogged down for a score below 100. Now they've got to 103 for 6 and they've still got 4 overs after this. So they've done extremely well, the Starlets. Good effort there. Diving across. Can be quite wet in the outfield. So 16 overs done, 104 for 6. So Faizan Ali continues and bowls his third over. Swept across, going behind square on the leg side. So Ayan Malik, beg your pardon, Ayan Misbah, 9 runs away from what would be a well-deserved half century if he gets there. But it goes down the ground, 1 bounce to the mid-off fielder. Looking to up the scoring rate now. They're going at 6.5. The run rate is quite decent at this stage. Oh, and he's gone. He is gone. Jay Ditya Malik, after having batted extremely well up to that point, gets drawn in by that loopy delivery. Saw it going above his eye line, came down the track, missed it all, ends up. And the wicket keeper Omar Hayat, who's usually very, very sharp behind the stumps, makes absolutely no mistake whatsoever. Jaditya Malik departs for a very well made 25 of 23. A good little partnership of 41 runs finally been broken. The DCC Starlets are 106 for 7. Well, so Angad Nehru walks in to bat at number 9 for the Starlets. Faizan Awan beg your pardon, Faizan Ali getting that breakthrough for the Mideast Metals. 12 for 1, 2.3 overs. And a big wicket. Very well bowled there by Faizan Ali once again flighting that, getting a leading edge, but no damage is done. So Angad Nehru straight away off the mark, and now Ayan Misbah back on strike. Can he keep going here for his team? Pushed it towards the deep mid wicket region for a single. So 4 runs and a wicket for the Starlets in this over. Faizan Ali, last ball of his third year, 108 for 7. New batter gets a friendly full toss, played down the ground for a single to end the over. So 5 runs and a wicket of Faizan Ali's third, 109 for 7. So Awais Poppy brought into the attack to bowl the 18th. So it's been a trial of spin for the DCC Starlets today. Oh, quicker delivery bowled into the right hander. Angad Nehru. He will be expected to just keep rotating the strike. Hand it back to Ayan Misbah, the set batter, who's going through very nicely. And he's bowled him. He has bowled him a quicker delivery into the left-hander, trying to play it off the pads. And that ricochets off his pads onto the stumps. And Angad Nehru departs. The 8th wicket falls. This has been a very good performance by the men in green with the ball. The youngsters are truly being taught a lesson as to how you have to bowl on these conditions. 109 for 8. Well, so that's a nicely played shot there. And a wicket falls. Goodness gracious, they're tumbling like 9 pins here, the DCC Starlets. Another wicket goes down. And another run out here. Disaster after disaster for the DCC Starlets, and the Mideast Middles are all over them like a pack of swarms, like a swarm of bees. That was Mohammad Anik, the new batter who just walked into bat. And goodness gracious, he was gone for all money. So Anik departs for a duck without troubling the scorers. 109 for 9. Last wicket out there to bat. So last wicket in, and going for a big shot just over the fielder's head. Khonam Khawaja at mid wicket. So Shreyas Fatak in at number 11. So Nelson on the board. 1-1-1 for 9. Mohammad Awais Papi, what a spell. What a brilliant spell of bowling this has been. Well, he's now got an opportunity to clean things up here. Can he finish it off this ball? Can he finish it off in this over? Oh, very nearly. Very, very nearly. Almost kissing that off stump. Nelson nearly striking. 18 overs done, 111 for 9. So Basit Ali comes into the attack to bowl the 19th. He's now going to be bowling to the last man, Shreyas Fatak. 112 for 9 now. Ayan Misbah 45 or 45. He's played a good knock. Nicely played there. But I felt that Basit Ali did the right thing. He wanted to get this last man on strike. Ayan Misbah, on the other hand, he should have perhaps tried and faced the maximum number of balls in the last 2 overs. Oh! The periscope came out. He tried to take evasive action there. A quicker bounce on that occasion by Basit Ali. And Shreyas somehow managed to get the periscope out and gets that top part of the bat, and the ball flies down for a single. So Ayan Misbah 45 of 45. Can he get a 50 here? Thoroughly deserve it though. Oh, that's a good looking shot, but a single down to the sweeper cover. Oh, he slipped. This is a very, very good performance by the men in green. 3 runs of 4 balls here by Basit Ali. 114 for 9. Basit Ali, I'd say make it full and straight in the block hole. Can he do it? Can he bowl one? A toe-crushing Yorker, just like he did previously. He's been the only fast bowler today on display. All other spinners being introduced by Khurram Khawaja. There you go. He heard me just right there. Good delivery by Basit Ali. But very well played there by Shreyas. Gets off the mark with that single. One more delivery to go in the over. Can Ayan Misbah get a boundary? Can he get to a 50? Can he get to a half century? A deserved half century to say the least. Something for the Starlets to cheer about. Good delivery, Yorker length. Misses it completely. Dot ball to end the over. A very good spell from Basit Ali comes to an end. 2 for 22 off his 4 overs. 11559. Oh, there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity. Good effort there by Asif at covers. Certainly saved a couple of runs, but most importantly for the Starlets, it's Ayan Misbah back on strike. Comes down the track, goes down the ground. Well, they've got to push for a second. They've got to run harder. These two. You are in the last over. You need the main batter who's been scoring the runs to get most of the strike. Play through the covers this time. Well, so 3 more balls. 117 for 9. The Starlets at one stage was 65 for 6. So it's been a decent recovery. Not sure if this is going to be sufficient though. The Mideast medals boast a very, very good batting lineup. This is in the air. Where's this gone? Just falls short of the fielder. Ayan Misbah gets another couple of runs. He moves on to 49 now. 120 up for the Starlets. 120 for 9. A decent recovery to say the least. 2 more deliveries to go. Ayan Misbah on 49. Oh, that swept very nicely. Well, they should get at least a couple of runs. And, well, it's been a very, very good knock. Ayan Misbah with a very well made half century. 51 of 50. He certainly dug deep. He certainly worked really hard. And he manages to get his team to 122. He's got 1 more ball though. Can he finish it off in a flurry? Can he get a maximum? Big shot. Where's that gone? And that's gone all the way. That's a magnificent shot by Ayan Misbah to finish the innings. He finishes off at 57 or 51. Oh, that's a magnificent shot. He just picked that out of the screws. And that was beautiful. That was a beautiful finish by Ayan Misbah. 57 or 51. And he's played a lone hand to get the DCC Starlets to 128 for 9. Faizan Ali bowled extremely well up to that point, but the last over, gone for 13 runs. Thanks to that man, Ayan Misbah, for a very, very good knock. So 128 for 9 in 20 overs. It's been a good performance, largely by the Mideast Metals. They bowled extremely well. Ramesh Shahzad right at the top, getting that start, 26 of 13 balls. But just look at that. After that, Vaibhav Vaswani, Ruth Mukherjee, Shival Bawa, Moin Hussain, Raizal Nade, Jayaditya. In fact, Jayaditya did get a good knock, 25-23 for him. But the only other contributor along with Ramesh Shahzad and Jayaditya Malik was that man who remained not out. At number 3, carried his bat through, Ayan Misbah, 57 of 51, enabling his team to get to 128 for 9 in the 20 overs. For the bowlers, well, it has been a very good night for them. Basit Ali right at the top, 4 overs, 224. A wicket apiece for Ali Anwar, Mohammad Awais Papi and Faizan Ali. But Khurram Khawaja bowled extremely well. Similar figures to Basit Ali, 4 overs, 2 for 22. So let's have a quick look at the replay. This was Ramesh Shahzad starting off with some glorious shots. But then wickets kept tumbling. Wickets kept falling. They were not able to recover from that. Ramesh Shahzad, that was beautifully pulled. This was another wicket that was caught. That was Shival Baba. That was another delivery from Basit Ali. Beautiful Yorker. And this was another wicket, the first wicket for Khurram Khawaja. There is another boundary through that square leg region. So a bit of a mixed bag, I'd say, for the DCC Starlets. There were some nice shots being played, a couple of very good innings, but managing to post 128 in the 20 overs, well, it just remains to be seen how well this is. A few run-outs, a couple of run-outs to say the least. And this was the big shot of Khurram Khawaja by Jayaditya Malik. And this was where Jayaditya had to depart, was stumped. And then Awais Papi came and bowled a beautiful delivery to get him dismissed. And then right there towards the end, you had a couple of runs. This was the run out again. And then this was that last ball from Ayan Misbah to finish things off. So you'd say the Starlets have got a bit of momentum on their side. But is the score enough? We will know very shortly, in a few minutes. Do join us back for live action for the chase of the Mideast Metals. So good evening and welcome back. We're here for the chase. The two of the batters for the Mideast Metals walking out to bat. Faizan Awan and Khurram Khawaja, the skipper, opening the proceedings. And they are in pursuit of 129 for victory. The DCC Starlets, on the other hand, they'll want to get a couple of quick wickets, put the pressure on the men in green. Remains to be seen how they go about it today. .129 required for victory. So Khurram Khawaja will be taking first strike. And it looks like it's going to be the skipper, Ramesh Shahzad, with the new ball. He will be opening the proceedings. And Khurram Khawaja, as usual, good batter. Khurram Khawaja quite steady. He likes to play the anchor role, while Faizan Awan would like to take the attack onto the bowlers. First ball starts off with a wide way down the offside. First runs on the board for the Mideast Metals.
Jaditya once again left alone by Khurram Khawaja. Well, they can afford to take their time. They're not chasing a big total. 128 runs is what the DCC Starlets have scored in their 20 overs. And Mideast Metal needs to go at about 6.45 runs and over to chase those down. Jaditya Malik into his first over. Got a good field setup in place. Mid off, mid on. Two fielders outside the 30-yard deep point and a deep third. That one shaping away from Khurram Khawaja, who's left. Another delivery outside off stump. Bowling in the right channel here, just outside off stump. Enticing Khurram Khawaja to go for a drive there. DC Starlets needs to pick up wickets, especially in these first 6 overs, to put pressure on the Mideast Metal batters. So far, the only run that has come is off the extra, the wide. Oh, that's been played well over mid-wicket, slightly short, and Khurram Khawaja pounced onto that one. First run's off the blade. Khurram Khawaja is off the mark with that boundary. Jaditya Malik too straight on that occasion, not bowling to his field. And a good pick-up shot by Khurram Khawaja through mid-wicket. This is a lightning quick outfield here at the ICCA Cricket Academy. Second game of the day. First one won quite comfortably by Caravan CC against 7 districts. Well, once again, even better this time. One bounce, and off she goes into the boundary ropes. Back-to-back boundaries for Khurram Khawaja. That was even shorter from Jaditya Malik. And look at how he's picked it up, was in shape and placed it perfectly for yet another boundary. Good start here for Mideast Metal. Was very watchful to the deliveries outside off stump. And as soon as he's bowled some straight deliveries, he's made sure that he dispatches those for boundaries. 9 runs on the board already for Mideast Metal. Away outside off stump, that'll be a wide delivery. Overcompensating there, Jaditya Malik. Shami may be extending his arms. 10 runs on the board already. This is a flying start for Mideast Metal. Remember, they don't have a big total to chase down. The DCC Starlets, beg your pardon, could only get to 128 in their 20 overs. Lost 9 wickets in the process. Now an opportunity for Mideast Metals to put those 2 points on the table. Slight change in the field. Third has been brought into the circle. And they've got a mid-wicket in place. After Khurram Khwaja hit those 2 boundaries through mid-wicket. Couple more deliveries to go in the first over. 10 runs already on the board. Oh, he's walked across the stumps and was trying to hit it towards fine leg. Doesn't connect. Will be a leg by there. So another extra added to the total, but that was a smart thinking there from Khurram Khwaja, trying to play towards the vacant area at fine leg. 11 on the board, and that'll bring Faizan Awan on to strike. Another very prolific batter for Mideast Metals. Very aggressive in his approach, and once he gets settled down, he can score very quick runs. The DCC Starlets need to make sure they pick up wickets, especially in the first 6 overs. Otherwise, it'll be difficult for them to make a comeback into the game. Slip in place, that's a good move. Played very confidently. Straight to covers, no chance of a run. Will be a dot ball to end the over, but a good one for Mideast Metals. 11 on the board after the first.
So Mideast Metals 11 for 1. 11 for none, I beg your pardon, after the first over. Khurram Khwaja looks to be certainly in a very positive mindset. It's very good to see. Played those 2 glorious boundaries through that mid-wicket in the last over. Oh, this is Kide. Somebody's asking for it. The bowler himself, Angad Nehru. Make sure he comes and positions himself. And the skipper, Khurram Khwaja, has to depart. Trying to go across the line. Gets a leading edge. And the wicket of the skipper falls and he has to depart. Run a ball, 8 runs for him. Mideast Metals first blood drawn, 11 for 1. So Harun Altaf, the new batter, in at number 3. And straight away gets an inside edge down towards the fine leg region for a single. Gets off the mark straight away. Harun Altaf, a decent player. He can certainly hit a long ball, but we saw the last game he did struggle to get going. Faizan Awan, on the other hand, a very, very good batter. Certainly has very high aspirations to play for the UAE. Faizan Awan, certainly a very capable batter. Oh, in fact, a cleaner throw would have meant curtains there for Harun Altaf. Goodness gracious me. Look at that. The batsman was not even in the frame. Had he collected that, he was gone for all money. Flighted again. Dot ball to end the over. So both batters off the mark. It's 13 for 1. Faizan Awan, in fact that was, yes, it was Faizan Awan trying to hit that ball into orbit coming down the track to Jaditya Malik. Jaditya Malik with that first over. Going for 10 runs. Looks like Faizan Awan has come here with a game plan. He's going to take on the DCC Starlets bowlers head on. Comes down the track, and that's a magnificent shot over covers. Is that going to go all the way? A good effort there by the skipper, Rami Shazad, with a wonderful effort at the boundary line. I think the umpires might want to have a look at that, but I think they're happy with it. So a couple of runs. What a shot from Faizan Awan. That was beautiful to say the least. He's come here with a positive mindset, Faizan Awan. Really like this approach. I feel that Faizan Awan is at his best when he bats in this way. Short and wide. There's a fielder in the deep, just a single down to deep point. $15 for 1. So Harun Altaf, I'd like to see him bet a bit positively here as well. He's got to make a big score here for the Mideast Metals. Get that confidence back. Get that blood pumping. The adrenaline. That's going to be called a wide, is it? Well, they get a single and a wide. So Faizan Awan, can he get a big score here? He'll want to make a statement early on, Faizan Awan, for his team. It's going to be called a wide. Comes down the track there, Faizan Awan. Jaiditya Malik saw him advancing and tried to bowl a bit wider, ending up bowling a bit too wide. That's a very good looking shot once again. But there's been a very good field being set by Ramesh Azad, the skipper of the DCC Starlets. He's making sure that he's informed these young Starlets to keep the ball outside off, and he's got a field set right for that. A field in the deep. There's a deep third man and a deep point on the offside. Two fielders on the boundary line. Harun Altaf this time trying to get that booming cover drive out, not able to making contact. Good delivery there by Jaiditya Malik. Last ball coming up of the second over. Another wide. And another misfield by the wicket keeper. So, not exactly sure why has been the case. This is the second time that the wicket keepers missed it and they've taken an extra run. So 22 on the board. Faizan Awan now on strike. Last ball coming up of the third. Jaiditya Malik. It's bowled quite well so far. Dot ball to end the over. So after 3 overs, it's 22 for 1. So Angad Nehru continues. So pace from one end, spin from the other for the Starlets. They bowl quite well. So extras along the way has not helped their cause though. quick single. Harun Altaf hands the strike back to Faizan Awan. Mind you, if Faizan Awan gets going, this game can be over in a jiffy. Oh, very good delivery there. Ask you the question. The wicket keeper and the bowler. So 3 deliveries to go. I feel that this ball is gonna disappear out of the ground. Just have that feeling with Faizan Awan. Is this ball gonna go to the park? Well, no, he plays it with a straight bat down the ground for a single. A quick single down to fine leg. Oh, goodness gracious, that was very close. But the umpire, I think, will go upstairs just to have a look. Good effort there on the field. I think he's made his ground. Good running there by Faizan Awan. So another single down to long off. So after 4 overs, 26 for 1. So 5th over now in progress. This time it's played very, very nicely. That's gone all the way. That's a brilliant shot from Faizan Awan. He's been quiet for a while, but not for very long. You can't keep this man quiet for too long. That was hit fiercely. That's gone all the way. He moves on to 13 of 11 balls now. Faizan Awan. Well, he needs to get a big one here today. Makes this innings count. Shival Baba getting hit for a 6th of very first ball he bowled. Will be under a bit of pressure here, Shival Baba. This time goes through the offside for Zanavar. A new ball being sent in after that 6. The ball had disappeared. Short and wide, and that's put into the gap. That's running away to the boundary towards that cover region off the back foot, and a very well played shot by the Harun Altaf. Very, very good shot. Look at that. Great placement. The moment you beat the 30-yard circle, you will get full value for shots. Oh, that's a very adventurous shot there, Harun Altaf. So a dot ball here, couple of dot deliveries, but 11 runs have come off Shival Baba's first over so far. Harun Altaf looking a little adventurous. Last ball of the 5th. Well, does not make contact there. So single. To end the over. After 5 overs, it's one leg by being given, so 38 for 1 after 5. Khurram Khawaja, after a couple of boundaries, getting caught and bowled by Angad Nehru. Faizan Awan and Harun Altaf since then have come together. Got a 27-run partnership between them. Going through nicely, 9 extras in that so far, so a high percentage of extras by the DCC Starlets already. That's a big shot. That's taken the thick outside edge, the slice of the bat, and it's sped away to the boundary through that point region. So 42 for 1 now. The last over of the power play in progress. The Mideast Metals are looking forward to making the full use of this. Very, very good shot there by Harun Altaf. It was very... Oh, that's a magnificent shot. This time, a bit more authority, but a good effort there. Both the fielders doing a great job in the outfield. A good relay throw. Harun Altaf, very, very glad to see him in this frame of mind. The previous game struggled to get going, but today he's looking quite positive out there, Harun Altaf, 13 of 12. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautifully played. Just turned it off the corner. Tickled it around ever so slightly and gets a boundary through that fine leg region. Beautifully played there by Harun Altaf. Not this time relying on placement more than power. This is turning out to be a good over for the Mideast Metals already. 10 runs coming out the first 3 deliveries. 3 more balls to go. The DCC Starlets need a wicket or 2. Good delivery. Good comeback here by Angad Nehru. That was a quicker one. Fired into the right-hander. 1 for 16 so far of 2.4 overs. Angad Nehru bowled a good over in the previous one, but this one being slightly expensive for his liking. Oh, goodness gracious. What a shot from Harun Altaf. He certainly is seeing the ball extremely well. Well, that seemed like for me EA Sports cricket for me. A very, very courageous shot. Getting to the pitch of the ball and playing it beautifully. Nicely turning it round the corner. And that boundary brings the 50 up for the Mideast Metals. 52 for 1. 5.5 overs. They're going at a rate of knots now. This has turned out to be an expensive over for Angad Nehru. 14 runs coming off it so far. One more ball to go. Well, dot ball to end it. So 14 runs of Angad Nehru's third over. 1 for 20 so far. So the Mideast Metals 52 for 1 after the power play overs. Comes down the track there, Faisal Lawan. With the power play overs now being lifted, they can breathe a bit more easier, the DCC Starlets. A long off, a long on in place. A deep third. A deep mid wicket. And a deep point. The 5 fielders on the boundary line. That's a good looking shot. Harun Altaf seems to be middling the ball quite well today. That would do him a world of confidence going into the tournament. The Mideast Metals will certainly want him to fire. Get that much needed confidence booster. Faizan Awan. Four more deliveries to go. 54 for 1. This time it was slightly short and wide. Outside off stump. Raizal Nadir, another youngster in the DCC setup, brought into the attack to bowl the 7th. Faizan Awan 15 of 14. Harun Altaf 22 of 17. Got the rate required to 5.56. This is nicely played, but just a bit too fine, straight to the fielder there in the deep third. $55 for 1. 74 required of 13.2. Still plenty of batting to come for the Mideast Metals. Well, they're all asking the question though, but umpire Shamim remains unfazed. Wide being given. Maybe a bit of a ploy to hoodwink Mr. Shamim, but he's too experienced to fall for those old tricks on the book. Well, that's way down the leg side. That's going to be 4 wides. Well, that's a disappointing delivery to say the least. Well, when you're defending a poultry score for 128, you just cannot afford these extras. Way down the leg side. No chance for the wicket keeper whatsoever. So 5 additional runs there. Unnecessary runs to say the least. 61 on the board now. 2 more deliveries to go. Another single to the deep point fielder. So 9 runs of this over so far. Aizal Nadir. An expensive start. Just above 5 runs and over required for victory now. The Mideast Metals have got to try and perhaps put the pedal down, put the accelerator, try and finish the game off as early as possible, get that run rate up. So single to point to end the 7, 62 for 1. Well, this time starting off with a wide delivery there. Shreyas Fatak into the attack. Single down. 2 extra covers. So 65 more required for victory now. 12.5 overs. There's plenty of time as far as the Mideast Metals are concerned. Well, he's gone down the ground and gets caught in the deep at mid-off. Faizan Awan trying to up the ante, up the scoring. Does not time the ball. He gets the top part of the bat. He does not get to the pitch of the ball. So in the process perishes. So Faizan Awan got a start, but suddenly got bogged down. He's gone for 16 or 17 balls. 64 for 2. So new batter in is Salman Shahid at number 4. Very, very good batter. One of the best wicket keepers going around in the domestic circuit here in UAE. He's got a job to do with the bat now. Got plenty of batting. Ali Anwar yet to come. One of the hardest hitters of the ball. I'd like to have seen him being promoted up the order. That's a good looking shot. That's a magnificent shot. That certainly deserved a boundary. But oh dear, oh dear. A run out opportunity. And the run out's been taken. Mideast Metals are certainly pressing the self-destruct button here at this stage. Harun Altaf, the set batter who's on 24. That was hit really hard, expected a boundary. But a very good effort there by Shival Bawa at the boundary line. A rocket-like throw, a little wider, but still Fatak had enough time to recover and throw the stumps down, and Harun Altaf was still short. So he departs for 24 of 19, a decent little knock. Mideast medal 65 for 2. Well, new batter is Asif, who's just walked out to bat. Mohammad Asif. Oh, good delivery. Very good delivery. Beats that outside edge. This is a brilliant over by Shreyas Pakar. Shreyas Fatak has bowled a magnificent over. 1 wicket for 4 runs. 8 overs done. 66 for 3. So new batter is Farhan Babar for the Mideast Metals. He's walked into bat at the dismissal of the set batter Harun Altaf, who's going through nicely. 24 for him. 2 new batters out in the crease, so the DCC Starlets, they certainly smell blood in the water. Can they capitalize on this opportunity? Oh, great effort. Brilliant effort. Rami Shazad, the skipper, bringing himself into bowl and flying across like a goalie. Great work there done by the skipper, leading from the front. This being a very long tournament, the Arabian Cricket League, the Phase 2, 2024. These teams have a lot of matches yet to come, and they need to make sure that they get that momentum going into the tournament. Starlets yet to win a game. Oh, that's magnificent. That is magnificently played by Farhan Babar. A left-hander's grace, so to say. That was short and wide, and he capitalized on that beautifully. Had so much of time to play that shot and got enough bat, and the ball sped away past to the boundary through the third man region. flicked through the mid wicket now. Thinking of a second. And they've done it with ease. Great running by both of them. Farhan Babar and Salman Shahid. Very quick between the wickets. Especially Salman Shahid. He's one of those. Look at that. Even before Farhan Babar got to the non-strikers, then he was already turning back for the second. That's how quick he is. Salman Shahid. Good looking defense there by Farhan. So ends the over. Ramesh Shahzad 8 runs coming off his first over after 974 for 3. So 10th over now in progress. Shaz Fatak continues. Did extremely well in the previous over to get the run out of Harun Altaf, who was way down the pitch. Down the ground this time, a quick single. Four deliveries to go to end the 10th. 75 on the board, just 5 runs per over required for victory. The Mideast Metals are in a very good position. Lost 3 wickets though, but still got plenty in the tank. Ali Anwar yet to come into bat. Oh, very close to the outside edge. Good delivery there by Shreyas Fatak. Just floating it outside off. And Farhan trying to go through that cover region once again. That's a big shot. That's a beautiful shot over covers. A few bouncers into the boundary ropes. And Farhan Babar once again cuts loon for a short and wide delivery outside off. And he capitalizes on that beautifully. That's a brilliant stroke by Farhan Babar. Oh, magnificent. Truly magnificent. Shreyas Fatak having bowled extremely well. Just 1 run before that boundary. Unfortunately, bowling slightly fuller this time. Last ball coming up. Flighted again. Goes through the mid-off region for a single. So a run to end the over at the halfway stage. 80 for 3. 49 required for victory in the last 10. So this is the story so far. Khurab Khawaja getting dismissed early on. And since then, a good little partnership is building between Faizan Awan and Farhan Babar. Both of them getting dismissed as well. So Farhan Babar and Salman Shahid now Going through nicely for Babar, 12 of 8. So Shival Bava continues. Oh, good delivery. Playing deep in the crease there for Babar can be a risky ploy. Oh, that's close. That's very, very close. Perhaps sliding down the leg side. That's exactly what I said. Risky ploy playing off the back foot for an off spinner who is bowling it into the left-hander. That's more like it, and whoa, what a timing. What timing and what placement from Mohammad Asif. For a second it did seem like it was just a push, mere push to for a single, but the timing was such that that ball sped away to the boundary through that cover region. Off the back foot, such is the power of the man. 45 required now. Run rate for the first time comes below 5 runs an over. It's 4.74. Make that 5 runs of the over now. Still 2 deliveries to go. Salman Shahid, 3 of 7. They're going at close to 8 runs and over here. The Mideast Metals. Flicked off, they're pushing for a second though. Will they get it? No, I think they're happy with 1. So 1 more ball to go to end the 11th. 86 for 3. 43 more required. How many more overs will the Mideast Metals require to get these runs? Is left to imagination. It's 11:40 p.m. here in Dubai. It's quite chilly. It's very, very cold today. Down the ground for a single to end the 11th. Farham Babar moves on to 18 now. 13 balls. It's 86, 87 for 3. So Angad Nehru is going to bowl out here. His last over. That's a big shot. Where's that gone? That's gone all the way. A terrific shot there by Farhan Babar. He certainly is in prime form tonight. He is hitting them very clean. And so far, he's hardly put a foot wrong. That's gone a long, long way. Well, another ball goes missing perhaps. Well, the ball's been found, so we can carry on with the game. So 93 for 3. Inching closer to victory here now. The Mideast Metals. The Starlets. They're quite aware that the writing's very much on the wall. 42 required. 4.75 runs per over. Good comeback here by Angad Nehru. Farhan Babar is looking very solid. 24 of 16. Once again goes over covers. Once again gets the gap. Another boundary. So 10 runs coming off this over. And the Mideast Metals are certainly seem to be in a hurry to finish things off. They want to get back in their cars. They want to hit the road. They want to get back home and have an early night. 32 runs required for victory now. Required rate comes below 4. 3.84 now. 7 wickets in hand. Oh, very nearly chops onto the stumps there. Farhan Babar. That was a risky ploy. A delivery outside off. Trying to drag it on the leg side. Very lucky Farhan Babar didn't get an inside edge onto the stumps. But it's been a very smart approach there by Farhan Babar. He's not tried to hit every ball out of the park. It's been aggression mixed with caution. 12 overs done. 98 for 3. 11 runs come off that over. So just a wicket apiece for Angad Nehru and Shreyas Phatak. Jaditya Malik still has 2 overs. Angad Nehru having bowled out. Shival Bava has 2. Rizal Nadi 3. And Ramesh Shahzad has 3 overs as well. So Ramesh Shahzad has got a lot of options. Remains to be seen what his plans are. Be wondering from where he can get a breakthrough. So 98 for 3. Farhan Babar 29 of 19. He's looking very solid out there. 12 overs done. Jaditya Malik comes back into the attack. He's got 2 overs remaining. Can he get a breakthrough for his team? He's bowling to the set. Farhan Babar, who's played some glorious shots tonight. Certainly looking to finish things off in style. Farhan Babar. Nicely played, a quick single down to point. Salman Shahid on the other hand, he's been quite watchful, playing the anchor role from the other end, being the ideal support for Farhan Babar. He can afford to perhaps take some risks now. Game very much in the bag. 30 required, 7.5 overs. With Ali Anwar still into bat and plenty of batting in the tank. May not be a bad ploy. That will be called a wide. So the 100 comes up with a wide. 100 for 3. 29 more required for victory. Still plenty of deliveries in the bucket. Straight to the point fielder. Salman Shahid still playing a very watchful knock. Very, very chilly here in Dubai. It feels like it's around 15 degrees Celsius. Extremely cold. That's a good looking shot. That's a magnificent shot by Salman Shahid. This is what he is known for. Well, when you can play shots like that, my friend, why hold back? That is classical to say the least. Brilliant stroke there by Salman Shahid. Goes over covers. Look at that, 1 foot on the ground. Cannot be a textbook shot than that. Beautifully played. He moves on to 8 now. That's nicely played. Flicked off the pads. A single down to long on. So 2 more deliveries to end the over. 105. Farhan Babar. Well, he certainly seems to be eyeing the long handle. Oh, very nicely played there with soft hands. Just guided it down to third man for a single. So 1 more ball to end the over. The Mideast Metals, I think it's about time they put the hammer down. Try and finish things off as quickly as possible. Up their run rate. Last ball coming up of the 13th. 8.26. The current rate. That's a beautiful shot. Down the ground. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. That is classical to say the least. Umpire Shamim enjoyed that as well. Look at that for class. Look at that. High shoulder. And that ball was hit like a tracer bullet to the boundary. Bisected the field to perfection. 13 overs done, 110 for 3. So 19 runs away from victory now. Salman Shahid looking quite good. Farhan Babar now on strike. Oh, that's a big shot. Where's that gone? And that has landed on the roads. Well, lucky there are no vehicles out there. Oh, that would have taken a serious beating. That was a magnificent stroke by Farhan Babar. Look at that. That was a huge hit. Huge one. Had a vehicle been parked there, tomorrow morning they have to have a trip down to the garage. So first ball of Mohammad Anik's over has just been introduced to the attack. Straight away been taken to the cleaners. Farhan Babar 37 of 22. Now 13 runs required for victory. Farhan Babar requires 13 runs to get to a 50. Can he do it in this over? Can he finish things off in style? Another big shot. Swept this hard. And a great effort there in the boundary line. Keeps it down to a single. So now both batters looking to finish things off. I'd like to see them try and finish it off in this over. They've got 4 more balls, 12 runs, quite possible. A couple of big hits. The DCC Starlets, well, nothing seems to be going their way. They need to get back to the drawing board and perhaps figure out what they can do right going into the tournament. Coming back after a couple of defeats here, and it's been a tough one for them, a tough learning curve for these youngsters. But trust me, there is a lot of talent. They will come good as we go on, as they grow with age, play more games, have more exposure. They will be a force to reckon with. This time he goes inside out. This fielder there in the deep cuts it off. So 13.5 overs. One more delivery to go in the over. It's a good comeback here by Mohammad Danik after being hit for a 6 of the first ball. So 11 runs required for victory. Last ball of the 14th. Oh, that's a big one. Where's that gone? Straight down the throat of the field at long on. So Farhan Babar falls just at the run of play. Just 11 runs required for victory. Trying to finish it off with a couple of hits. Unfortunately gets caught off in the deep. And Mohammad Anik strikes. Perhaps too little too late here for the DCC Starlets. Farhan Babar has certainly put the game away from the reach of the DCC Starlets. After a brilliant knock of 38 of 24 balls, he departs. Mideast Metals lose their fourth, 118 for 4. 11 runs required for victory. So Raizal Nadir in, and Salman Shahid nicely played down to the sweeper cover for a single. The new batter, Mohammad Awais Puppy, walking into bat at number 6. So still no Ali Anbar. I think he's just happy to put his feet up. Can see Ali Anwar perhaps in the background there, maybe padding up. Dot ball, full toss. So just 10 runs required. It's just a matter of time. The Mideast Metals will get over the line. 119 for 4 now. 10 more runs. Oh, that's close. That's very, very close. Maybe a bit too high. Yes, and perhaps also maybe sliding down the leg side as well. Good decision there by umpire Shamim. Misses a fuller delivery there, Awais Poppy. So this is turning out to be a good over from Rizal Nadir. Just 1 run so far of the first 4 balls. Question is, can he finish it off strong? This is pulled straight to the fine leg fielder. So just 1 run of this over so far. Well, so in the stroke of midnight here in Dubai, it's 11:59 p.m. 1 minute away. As Awais Poppy just drops and runs a single down to the covers to end the 15th, and he keeps strike as it's midnight right now, 12 a.m. Good morning, everyone. 15 overs done, 120 for 4, 9 runs required for victory. That's it hard down the ground. Gets a single, Mohammad Awais. So 8 runs now required. Salman Shahid, 15 of 16. Can he finish it off in this over? They'd like to finish it up pretty fast. It's taken longer than they expected after that fall of Farhan Babar's wicket. So doing it in singles right now, the Mideast middle batters. Nicely swept there. Has he found the gap? Cut off just inside the boundary line. Couple of runs for Awais. So 1 hit away now. 5 runs required for victory. They should do it in this next 3 balls. Surprisingly, looks like not very sure. Just now 1 hit away. 4 runs required. 2 more deliveries. Comes down the track. A big shot. Just gets a run down to long on, I beg your pardon. So 6 runs coming off this next over. He's bowled quite well. So now 3 runs required for victory. 1 more delivery to go in the over. Swept very nicely. But there's a fielder there in the deep. So just a run to end the 16th. Goodness gracious. They're pulling this game to the 17th over. 2 more runs required for victory. 127 for 4. 127 for 4. So 2 more runs required. Always 6 of 10. Nicely bowled there. Dot ball. With another dot ball. So 3 dot balls here. Well, so the scores are level finally. One run away from victory. Oh, that shot is in the air, and that's the victory. That's the winning runs for the Mideast Metals. They just needed only 1 run, but in fact that's gone away to the boundary. So they finally finished the game in 16.5 overs. And the Mideast Metals win by 6 wickets. So that's the end of the game. 132 for 4. In 16.5, the Mideast Metals win by 6 wickets. Salman Shahid remains unbeaten on 17 of 18. Away is Puppy on 7. It's been a very good performance by the men in green. On the other hand, the DCC Starlets, they've got a lot of work to do. They've got to go back to the drawing boards. They've got to sit back and decide their combinations, the team plans. These are all very young boys, very young kids. They've got a good future ahead of them, and they very much will be a force to reckon with more experience and exposure. So that's the story. The Mideast Metals win by 6 wickets. DCC Starlets 128 for 9, and Mideast Metals chasing it down in 16.5 overs. So for the batting, Khurab Khawaja 8 of 8, Faizan Awan 16 of 17, Harun Altaf 25-20, Salman Shahid 21, Farham Babar played a good knock 38 of 24. Nawais Papi just came right there towards the end, knocked it around. But just look at that, 17 extras, not helping the cause for the DCC Starlets. As far as the bowlers are concerned, 1 wicket apiece for Angad Nehru, Shreyas Phatak and Mohammad Anik. Nothing much to speak about. All of them going for runs. The most economical being Shreyas Phatak, 1 for 10. But not sufficient enough in order to defend this score being set by themselves. So let's have a quick look at the highlights. A couple of glorious shots by the skipper to get things going, and then that was a wicket of Kaja. And then Faizan Awan came all guns blazing, and this was the wicket that he get caught in the deep. This is the wicket of Harun Altaf getting run out. A mix up, bit of yes and no. He just backed way down, ball watching, and great work there by Fatak to get the stumps broken. And this was Farhan Babar who came and knocked the ball around. Some beautiful shots, some magnificent strokes, and he just kept hitting them all over. And so did Salman Shahid after that, joining the party, and that was a massive one. And then finally Farhan Babar trying to up the scoring, getting caught in the deep, just in the boundary line. And then right there towards the end, this was the winning run. Salman Shahid over the point fielder gets a boundary to get the winning runs. Well, so the match summary: Starlets batting first, scoring 128 for 9. Ayan playing very well, 57 of 51. Ramesh Shazza 26 of 13, and Jaditya 25-23. Managing to post 128. Khurram Khawaja 2 for 22. So did Basit Ali. And Awais getting a wicket for 8 runs. And in response, the Mideast medals scoring 132 for 4 in 16.5, winning it by 6 wickets with 3 overs to spare. A great knock by Farhan Babar, 38 of 24, Harun 25, and Salman Shahid remains unbeaten on 21 of 19. The Mideast medals winning by 6 medals. Well, so we'll be back very shortly. Stay tuned with the post-match presentation. Thank our sponsors for their unwavering support for this for putting up this wonderful tournament. The tournament organizer being the ICCA Academy. The streaming partner FanCode support sponsors 7 districts. YouTube streaming partner Cricfit, and the broadcast and event partner Sport Ethics. In this match number 18, the Mideast medals winning the toss and electing to bowl first. The Starlets posting 128 for 9, and in response, the Mideast medals winning by 6 wickets and getting 132 in 16.5 overs. We'd like to invite Mr. Iftikhar Ali to hand over the arsuk.com Player of the Match award along with a special gift hamper from arsuk.com to our Player of the Match performance, to our Arsuk Player of the Match performance, to Mr. Farhan Babar. A brilliant knock, 38 of 24 with 4 boundaries and 2 sixes. Well played, sir. A brilliant knock. Made sure that the Mideast Metals got over the line with no mishaps. Well, you've got a lot of things to hold, Mr. Farhan. How do you feel after that performance?
Feeling very good, alhamdulillah, that our team won, and really happy with the performance. That what my mindset was, that I want to finish the game quickly, and the wicket was very good, and it was a low-scoring match, so I was going through the with the flow.
Well, how does it feel now? You guys are being on a roll. Okay, what's the plan going forward?
Basically, we lost our first match, unfortunately, but this match we had to come back, and we need to make sure that we win all our matches with a good run rate as well. So that was the plan from the captain as well, that we have to finish off before like a very good with a good required run rate, and alhamdulillah we won the match.
Brilliant. All the best and go well for the rest of the tour.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, so that's arsuk.com Player of the Match, Mr. Farhan Babar. So that's about it we have. It's the conclusion of the presentation. Do join us again tomorrow for all the live action. Thank you.